Greetings, Fright Nights and Monster Girls. I'm Count Jackula from the planet Dracula, and today we're going to take a look at Love and Monsters. Love and Monsters is a movie that's currently available on VOD. I saw it on Tubi, and it's actually a really good, solid flick. The movie is basically, imagine Zombieland, but with giant monsters. It's a story about a guy who's been living in a bunker for a while, and he's got this girlfriend, this long-distance girlfriend, who's in another bunker. You know, within walking distance, but that distance is just filled with dangerous creatures. One of the great things about the movie is that the monsters are actually really well done. Like, this movie has a bigger budget than you would expect. So the monsters look really good, and there's some A-list talent in this film. Probably first and foremost, there is a major supporting character played by Michael Rooker, who at this point is kind of like crusty old father figure in the middle of the fucking apocalypse, man. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all! And he and like this little girl that he's traveling with show the main character the ropes, and that's pretty much their role. The real crux of the story is this sort of journey into maturity, or if not maturity, then going beyond what you thought you were capable of. You know, some of the great post-apocalyptic tropes are here. He gets a dog. There is a broken Siri-like robot that he runs into, and the resolution of the romantic plot is actually very satisfying. It's not a simple cut and dry, he makes this big romantic gesture to be with this girl and then everything works out in the end, everything's cool. But at the same time, it doesn't cheat you. It feels very much like the story of two people who, before a major life-changing event, they had a thing with each other, but now that that life-changing event has happened, things are different. One of the aspects of the movie that I actually like the most is that the entire time, the main character is writing this monster manual, this D&D style monster manual, where he's drawing pictures of the creatures that he sees and like lists their weaknesses and stuff. And that was great because each of the monsters that he runs into is very well thought out. You know, they thought of the part of the ecology that it lives in, they thought of what its behavior is, and how it does what it does. Some of them are very simple, you know, some are just like, slash, kill, rip apart. Whereas with others, a lot more thought went into like how they hunt and how they attack things. And another little like stylistic detail that I really love is the apocalypse has this very broken down playground feel to it. Like if a bunch of like people in their like 20s and 30s had to rebuild the world, this is the kind of shit that they would have come up with. And even in the outside world, sometimes there are literal broken playgrounds that stuff happens in. It gives the movie this really nice feel of moving past innocence and yet holding on to the things that are precious to you. And the other thing I really liked is when you get to the final confrontation, you realize, wow, they really thought about this ridiculous premise. Like the last thing that he has to deal with is the classic, when you fight monsters, do you become a monster yourself kind of deal. And even though it's really lighthearted, it's still done very well. Well, that's it for Love and Monsters. I recommend you check it out. And remember, Ave Satanas, Disco Inferno, and keep watching fucked up movies.
You have the thingy.
Huh? Oh.
The preview you are about to watch is for a movie that is unlike any you have ever seen before. It is for a movie that goes beyond temporary fear to everlasting terror. We're back!
Surprise.
I've got something I want to play for you.
Would you like a closer look?
Really?
This is going to be an entirely new experience.
There goes
knows the neighborhood.
Last stop.
What I mean is, can you be scary?
Oh, I know you're asking me. Can it be scary? What do you think of this?
Hey, I wish you folks at home could see this.
We ought to have one of these every year. Happy Halloween, dear.
That was fun.
No, you guys throw one heck of a party.